So welcome guys, this is my new channel. It's called The Taste Test, and I'm just trying out, just recently at the grand age of 54, decided to, I just got a liking for malt whiskey, not blended but malt, so I can drink it neat. So I've had a few Glenfiddichs and Oban, Jura, and a couple of Glenlivet as well, which is quite smooth. But I started on it really getting into sort of whiskey through the Jameson's route, which is obviously, as you know, Irish whiskey, and that's very smooth, isn't it? But I thought I'd give this one a go. This is from Aldi's own, and it comes in about 19 quid. It's called Glen Marnoch. Speyside, I hope I've pronounced that right. Single malt whiskey, Scotch whiskey, single malt Scotch whiskey, product of Scotland, obviously. Signature maturation only in oak cask. So it's nicely presented in a nice little barrel container, which looks quite nice, and you can see the back of the packaging looks quite well, looks quite premium, doesn't it, for the price? We'll just give it a taste test in a minute. I'll see what it how it lives up to it in my basically very humble opinion. And but I'm on a journey with malt whiskies. So it says, what does it say? Tasting room notes, aroma, a rich malty aroma with biscuity sweetness and fresh fruit notes. A delicate leafy character is balanced with vanilla sweetness. That's the aroma. And taste sweet and rounded with a vanilla oakiness. So there's a lot of vanilla in it apparently. Well, that there's hints of it, I guess. I don't know quite how they do it, but I'm sure someone who watches this channel will enlighten me. I guess it's probably something to do with the casks they have them in, isn't it? And the malty character carries through into the taste with subtle notes of caramelized fruits. Finish mellow and long lasting. So we'll give it a go, shall we? As I said, this is from Aldi, and you know, oh yeah, quite well presented, like that. And we'll give it a taste test. So it's the first time I've tried this. As I say, I'm not an expert in whiskies. I've only just started on my journey, but I thought I'd share my thoughts on it. I did buy a bottle of cheaper whiskey, which I'll give a review of. That was up in Scotland when I did my wild camping trip recently, and that's was one of the cheaper ones, but it was really quite nice. So this is what we got me thinking about this. So let's give it a go. Decent help in there, as you do on a bank holiday weekend. So let's see what it says. I'm going to sit down for this, take my time and enjoy. Cheers. So let's have a go. A rich malty aroma with biscuity sweetness and fresh fruit notes. Okay. A delicate leafy character is balanced with vanilla sweetness. Well, it's definitely got a tingy, nice aroma to it. Let's have a taste of it, shall we? Sweet and rounded with vanilla oakiness. So in my very limited knowledge, I would say that's more towards a blended whiskey, because it's not sharp or harsh, but it's not as smooth, obviously, as you would expect because of the cost of it, as some of this like Singleton have had. But it's not offensive, and it's not bad. Give it another go, shall we? A sweet and rounded, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Speyside single malt whiskey with vanilla oakiness and malty notes. The long-lasting length is both mellow and warming. And of course, the thing I was just reading on the packaging is, what does it say? Yeah, so this is only matured for 3 years, so obviously the price I guess up malt goes up, doesn't it? You know, I've had 12-year-old and 15-year-old malts, which are obviously a lot smoother. I think the Glenlivet I had was a 15-year-old, but this isn't this isn't offensive at all. It's nice, and I'm going to get into sort of reading about the areas, because I was up in Scotland recently doing a wild camp, and polished off a decent bottle of I can't recall the make of it. It's in fact, I'll go and get it. Yeah, I bought some of this Glen, which is, again, this was on offer. This was in Morrison's, or no, Asda, I think it was, in Fort William, and that was down to 19 quid. And that is, I'd say this is smoother than this Glen Marnoch. But Glen Marnoch, yeah, I'd give that out of 10. I said it's slightly more towards the blended whiskey. It's kind of, in my taste, in my knowledge of whiskies, but which is very, very limited. But I'm going to bring you on this journey that just testing out different malts, and you know, I won't be buying stupid priced malts because I can't afford them. But anything up to sort of 50-60 quid, which is still quite a lot of money, isn't it? And maybe £70 if I'm really feeling want to treat myself. But yeah, Glen Marnoch from Aldi. Pretty decent for the price. I would definitely have this again. So cheers, hope you're all very well, and let's give that another go. So there's no harshness, no fire in here, and yeah, it's relatively smooth, and it's not offensive, so I'll definitely buy that again. That's all right. Very nice too. Any recommendations for someone who's starting to get on the malt whiskey journey? Let me know. Like I said, I've tried Glenfiddich, Glenlivet, Singleton, Glenmorangie I've tried, and also this one here. This is Glen Moray, which is quite nice. Another one I did have, which was, I can't pronounce its name, Talisker I think it was. But I didn't really like that. That had a sort of a bizarre sort of taste to it. I don't know, an aftertaste which I didn't like. This is more preferable. But anyway, any recommendations, let me know. And I'm just trying something new channel. And as I kind of do these every other week, I won't be doing them every week, but I'll just let you know what my thoughts are on different brands for those you're interested in, and educate me. This is the sort of thing I want to encourage some comments. And you know, if you're into your malt whiskies and you know you really know a lot about it, let me know. The reason I got into malt was I was working recently, well, through lockdown, and one of the guys I was working with had a backdrop, and he had about, I don't know, must have had about 50 bottles on the which looked like one of these Zoom Teams calls backdrops. And I asked him, you know, where he got it from, but he said no, it's not a backdrop. They are actually all my bottles, and he was really into malt whiskey. And he said to me, get Glenlivet, try that first, it's smooth. If you like Jameson's, go and try that, and it's easy to drink. So, and not too harsh. So let me know your thoughts, any recommendations, let me know. And we'll enjoy the malt whiskey journey together. All right, hope you're all very well. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this bit of a chat, and you know, I'll bring you in once a week or every couple of weeks to have a catch up and a bit of a chat, and I might do it by the fire one time, or you know, maybe in the garden, who knows. But if you've got any recommendations for me, things that you've tried and you know you really enjoy, let me know, and I'll try them out and let you know what my thoughts are. But if you've got any questions, let me know. The first video on this channel, I've got another channel which is a walking channel, but I just thought I'd try this for a change. And yeah, Glen Marnoch, what would we give that out? I'd give it probably a good 7.5, I think. 7.5 probably. And not as smooth as, but for the price and the fact it's only been mature 3 years has probably got something to do with it, I would imagine. But all the best. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you really enjoyed it and you'd like to see some more as it go along, Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and it will help grow this new channel. All the best. Talk to you soon. Take care.